contest to a foodie holiday, another one. Well, today, National Oyster Day.
Yes, and we've turned to our good friends from Roux, that's R-O-U-X, by the way, for some inspiration. John Griffith is here with a cocktail and an oyster pairing. Oh, you are our best friend in the world right now. What kind of oysters do we have?
So these are Gulf oysters. These are from Louisiana, actually.
Okay.
They are rich, briny, absolutely delicious.
But now it's amazing how differently oysters can taste no matter where they come from. Like if you like a really briny oyster, the West Coast oysters are really the way to go, aren't they?
Yes.
Okay. So these, well, those are big too. Is that typical of the
Gulf oysters tend to be a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
They tend to be a little bit hardier oyster.
Oh yeah, those look good. I can't wait to dive into those.
And I feel kind of bad since it is Oyster Day. You guys are diving into the oyster talk. I'm over here talking about the drink that goes with the oyster, given I probably wouldn't partake in I'm not a big oyster person. I know that's bad, isn't it? Everyone says I should get over that and try it.
You should, but I didn't start eating oysters till I hit 40.
Okay, so I've got a few years, not many, but a few.
I missed out on so much, so learn from my mistakes.
And when it comes to oyster, though, I know, Jerome, you say you like it a certain way. A lot of people do. What, they like a lot of hot sauce? What's the way Roux? How do you guys do it at Roux?
Well, there's no right or wrong way to do it. Okay. Everybody has their own ritual, so to speak.
Ritual, I like that.
Especially when it comes to raw oysters. Some people will do the cracker, then the oyster, then a hot sauce. Some people are purists and go right from the shell to the mouth, so it's really a matter of personal preference.
Jerome? What do you do?
I do the cracker, the oyster, the hot sauce, and if horseradish is provided, wow. And then
you go that route.
Nice little cocktail, wow.
Okay, well, you say the cocktail part, so let's see what you're going to be making up the cocktail, which you do say pairs nicely with the oysters.
It does. I'm making the cocktail is called a Southern 75. We feature this at Roux Restaurant, and it's a play on the French 75 cocktail. But we do this with Southern theme ingredients. So we're using a honeysuckle vodka that's made in Mississippi from Cathead Vodka.
75. What's a French 75?
French 75 is typically cognac, lemon juice, a little bit of sugar.
Okay.
And topped with champagne.
And you are making it by using...
So we're using a honeysuckle vodka.
Now, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but is that made from honeysuckle, like some vodka is made from potatoes, or is it flavored with honeysuckle?
It's flavored with honeysuckle, so they steep it in after the distillation.
Okay, all right. But it's all been filtered out, too. It's not like the honeysuckle is floating in the...
No, not at all.
Okay.
And we're going to be using, for our sugar, we're using a sweet tea syrup made by Jack Rudy, which you can actually find that product online.
Oh, now I'm getting the Southern with the sweet tea.
And we're using a little bit of peach puree.
Oh, there we go again.
You're excited because it's going in a drink.
You know, what can I say? It doesn't take much.
And those are bitters?
So these are Angostura bitters. I like to use them as kind of like seasoning or salt and pepper. I like to use it to enhance the flavors of a dish. Angostura bitters have those classic baking spices, cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, coriander. So it goes really well with the flavors that we're playing with today.
I've found, too, if you ever make a drink, now listen closely now.
Okay, taking notes.
I don't know if you agree with me or not, but if you make a drink, say at home, and it's a little watery, but you don't want to throw it out because, you know, booze is pretty expensive, you can put in a few dashes of bitters, and that kind of saves the drink sometimes.
It can, because again, it can start to bring out some of those flavors that got muted with the over dilution.
Yeah.
So that could definitely help bring it up. And there's a lot of alcohol in bitters too, so it helps bring it back to life a little bit.
All right.
I always know bitters is like the thing that you drink when you have an upset stomach.
Well, because there's a lot of alcohol, but we tend to drink it in small doses, so you don't really
You're not chugging bitters.
Right? No, you wouldn't want to.
Wow, we are solving the world's problems here today.
A shot of bitters will do.
And the thing I'm looking forward to most, we haven't even put in the drink yet.
Yeah.
We are topping it off with some champagne.
Absolutely.
Right? Oh,
so
man.
We're going to shake these up.
Thank you for shaking it, by the way.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, and I was going to say we got about 30 seconds here. And I do see 2 drink glasses.
One for you, one for John.
And you've got the oysters.
I do have the oysters. You drink those too. Now, is that actual champagne?
It is not. This is a sparkling wine from Spain.
Does that drive you nuts, though, when people say, well, it's not really champagne, it's white...
Well, and as we are getting ready to wrap here, we're overflowing. He's adding the garnish. Again, celebrate your National Oyster Day, visiting the fine folks at Roux. You guys always come in and take care of us, which we appreciate. And again, if you want to celebrate, it's a great spot to go to. I would pass my drink, but I don't think you're not supposed to cheers an empty glass. So there we go. We'll single cheers. Cheers to you and cheers to the National Oyster Day. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Here we go.
Does that work?
Fantastic.
Does that count?
Yeah.